and welcome back to our Arsenal Invincibles career mode. Top of the table, 19 games played, 13 wins, 6 draws, 0 losses. The series rolls on here. We are on the 2nd of January. That transfer window is open, but I've put all players on not for transfer. Hopefully that gets us through. In today's episode, we will be taking on Stoke City, not having the best of seasons down there in 17th. Only picked up 3 wins, but they do have 10 draws, so maybe they're playing a little bit more defensive than we're going to hope for in this episode. It's time to go and take a look at the sliders for this episode, which have been adjusted. Let's go and do that now. Right, so 13 wins on the board now. So the sprint speed and acceleration are paused at 60. Shot error and pass error down to 37 now. Shot speed, pass speed, all up to 63. The goalkeeper ability is at 63, along with marking and run frequency. And then, of course, the fullback positioning is 50, and the first touch control area is at 37. Now, user gameplay, the injury frequencies are at 0. Nothing else has been altered. And we are, of course, on Legendary. Now, I did have a couple of questions on why is Newcastle sitting second. I don't know, but let's go and have a quick look at their team sheet. Right, so if you want to check out another team's starting 11, they've probably got other players that they bring through, but if you come into your own managed team sheets and you go import team sheet, that will allow you to look at the default starting lineups for all clubs around the world. So Aston Villa are a 4-star team, Bournemouth are 4 stars, Chelsea, well, they're looking fairly strong, but we touched them up 3-0, even with 5 at the back and Oblak between the sticks. Crystal Palace 4-star, they've got a 66 in there, so you'd assume that they'd have someone on the bench that would probably replace that man, even though he's the captain. Okay, Everton are looking pretty strong there. They've got Lukaku still, I'm pretty sure, so all right. Leicester, Liverpool do look fairly strong. Where are we? Manchester City, 90, De Bruyne's an 89, Sterling 88, Rulli between the sticks at 90. That is a strong team. They should be doing a lot better. Manchester United have got 90s all over the show, and we showed them who was boss. Middlesbrough. Here's Newcastle United. Now, they don't look the strongest of sides. We played them earlier in the season. We beat them 1-0. But Armstrong is second on the goal scorers list at this stage of the career mode. So he's finding the back of the net. That's getting Newcastle the W's, and that is why they are second on the table. We will be playing them in the not too distant future if we can get through, I think, this game against Stoke, and then we might actually have them in the next one. So let's hope we can get through Stoke and take on Newcastle United. Nottingham Forest are there, Sheffield Wednesday, Southampton. Spurs are looking very good as well with Lafont between the sticks, 88. And Stoke, who we are playing today, well, not too shabby. Sunderland, Swansea don't look too bad. Watford up and about, and obviously back to Arsenal. Well, that's just a ridiculous side. All right, let's get into this game and see if we can progress with this career mode. Thank you very much for anyone that has continued with this series. It's absolute fire, personally, but yeah, people out there don't seem to be watching it. That's their loss and your enjoyment. Let's go. All right, here we go. We are in the Premier League. We're at the Stoke City FC Stadium. And it is Arsenal trying to push on here in this Invincibles challenge. Lacroix has been on fire. He's the leading goal scorer in the league. Mulder not too far behind him as well. And it is Arsenal looking the goods. So the boys probably need a little bit of a rest. They're all probably at about 85 to 90% stamina, but I had to play them all in this big game against Stoke. We've got an FA Cup game coming up between this one and the next Premier League encounter. So I'll need to save the reserves for that one. So yeah, it's just a little bit of management going on here at Arsenal, but hopefully these boys can get the job done. I'll be happy with a draw here against Stoke, who sit towards the bottom of the table, but these bottom of the table sides tend to put in a little bit more effort than the teams that are near the top. They've got Jack Butler between the sticks. You know he is a tough man to beat. They've also got Shaqiri there as well, so a bit of pace out on the wing and some good skill. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what Stoke bring out of the back catalogue to see if they can take down Arsenal today. We'll be trying our very best for the draw, and if we get lucky, I think we'll get a win here. It's just the stamina that's, if everyone's fully fit, I'd be absolutely going for the throat. But yeah, I just need to be conscious of the stamina and how the players are holding up. So we'll send out our normal first 11, and hopefully they can get the job done today. Let's go. Carlson brings this one inside. There's Lacroix. gets picked off. Lacroix gets the ball back and finds Mulder. Mulder now slips this one off. Lacroix tries to push his way forward, sees the opening, takes the strike, works Butland. And Arsenal just slowly working their way into the game, not pushing too hard here. 20 minutes gone, we get our first corner of the game. Moreau to deliver. Whips it up and whips it high, but Butland is there to take the catch. Finds Ribeiro, brings it inside. Blondieu, and he's pressed forward here. Blondieu does, cuts back nicely. Blondieu, oh Butland, oh Butland, great fucking goalkeeping. Well, it's Stoke here with a free kick. Shikari to bring it in. Whips it deep into the box. Who's there? Muniesa, and he's put it wide. Sends this one forward, wants the run. Lacroix, oh Butland comes out. Here comes Stoke. It's Sager. Moves it inside. Kamara's there. Back to Sager. Here's the shot and it's wide. Stoke pushing here for a lead goal. But we're holding on defensively. It is a corner. 42 minutes gone now. Come on, Arsenal. Defend for your lives. Here's the shot and it's wide from Pereira de Silva. Here's Stoke. Simbendo. Back out for Hines. Shaqiri. Oh, Blondieu just comes through and does the defensive work. And there's half-time. It's 0-0. It's been a bit of cat and mouse action. We haven't really got forward to create a lot of opportunities. But we'll take 0-0 at half-time. So the match facts here at half-time shows 3 shots apiece. Stoke have had the possession battle, won there with 60%, but we've laid the 9 tackles. So we've been quite defensive possession-wise. You can see there, most of it's been through the middle of the park. Let's get into the second half and see if we can ride out this one and maybe snatch a goal. Oh, Lacroix gets the steal. Slips this one back inside, finds Moreau. Brings it forward for Mulder. Here's Carlson. Oh, save from Butland. And we'll get a corner here. 54 minutes gone. It's going to be a tough day here at the office to try and beat Butland. This one's deep into the box. Ribeiro gets up there, but Butland will make that an easy catch. It off here for Carlson. Here comes the cross. Falls to Mulder. Oh, what's he tried there? And it's way over the top. Stoke have got us here. Sobey pushes forward. Kamara's trying hard. Gross. Great work from this keeper. An absolute general at the back. Moreau is there. Carlson slips this one forward. Here's some counter-attack. It's Lacroix. Pushes on forward. Gets the ball off. Finds Ribeiro! And he's put it over the top. There's Stoke again. Sobey starting to find a bit of space here. This one comes in. That's easy for Gross again. Goes straight out from Moreau. Brings it off to Ribeiro. Good touch on. Blondieu. Lacroix. Oh, he's giving that one away. And here they come in again, Stoke. Oh, they've opened us up here like a tin of tuna. Here's the shot. Gross with the save. Well, it's a corner here for Stoke. 80 minutes gone. This one comes deep into the box. Gross makes a punch out on it. Who's going to get out there first? It's the Stoke man in Simbendo. He slips it forward. Imbula. They're working something here. Barrett's come into the game. Can he get a tackle in? Holds him up nicely. Barrett did very well. Made him pass it away. But here they come again. Imbula. He's going to try and pass something inside. Kirikou gets there. Great work, Kirikou. Belcourt gives it away to Sobey. Sobey feeds it. Gross with the save. Wow. Wow, he's brilliant. He is fucking brilliant. Gets this one forward for Ribeiro. Play on, says the ref. Blondieu slips this one off. There's little Jomo. Oh, trying to slip through. He gets picked off. Blondieu takes the ball on, but there's a free kick on the play. 86 minutes gone. Come on, Arsenal. Can we get something here towards the death of this second half? Stoke bombs long. Who's up? Barrett gets there. Bristol. Oh no, they're out wide. Shaqiri. What a save from Gross. This man is absolutely on song at the moment. A lethal strike from Shaqiri. Gross makes the save. It's a corner for Stoke. Come on, boys. Get the job done here. Put it out. There's Belcourt. Slips it forward. Jomo. Has he got the pace? Come on, Jomo. Get on your bike, son. Go, Jomo. Whip it in. Get in the box. No, picked off. Come on, yes. Good work from Carter. Holds him up nicely. There's the injury time play coming from Shaqiri. Gets around Ribeiro. He's inside. Simbendo. Great block. Clear it out, Barrett. And there's the whistle. We survive There was a bit of an onslaught there from Stoke City. We couldn't really get our fluency going as the boys were tiring, but that man there, Gross, is my man of the match. What a brilliant performance from him. Jack Butland had a good day between the sticks as well, and we share the points here in a 0-0 draw. Well, 6 shots to 7. They had the possession. We had the tackles. It was a defensive fucking masterclass there from Gross. Kamara did a really good job with Kirikou. Ribeiro dominated around the midfield. And I'm happy. I'm happy with that performance. We can move on with this career mode. Right, so another draw there for Arsenal. So still top of the table, only by 7 points. Newcastle United having a pretty good season, but we will be playing them in the next episode. The sliders will not be adjusted for that one. They've scored 5 more goals for us, but still, after 20 games, we've only let in 7 goals. What a performance. Gross is an absolute beast. And, well, the series rolls on once again. It could drop at any time, but will the Newcastle United game be our last? You'll have to see in the next episode. We'll see you then. I'm Stone DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.